Hello and welcome to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell, Youth Services Director at the B.B. Comer Memorial Library. I want to thank TV47 for helping us put our program on to let you know about events in the community, things connected to the library. And today I'm very excited. We're going to be talking about the Sylacauga Arts Council, and joining me is Teresa Offord. She is Vice President in charge of programming. Is that correct?
Yes.
I get that right. Good, good. Teresa and I have done this 2 or 3 years, haven't we? Mm-hmm. It's always a lot of fun. So first of all, we want to talk about what the Sylacauga Arts Council is. I've been involved in it, and you have for a few years here. Tell us exactly what the Arts Council is.
The Arts Council was organized in 1972, and so in 2022. Yeah. We will be 50 years old, and so that's awesome. Exciting. And I'm going to read the purpose that's on here so I won't mess anything up. To advance the understanding and appreciation of the creative arts in the Sylacauga area, with emphasis placed on providing opportunities in the cultural arts, the performing arts, the visual arts, as well as music and dance. And in the beginning, if I remember correctly, I remember being at Winterboro and Comer where they brought events to the schools.
Yes, I remember that.
And now we've kind of turned that into giving grants to the schools and let them do with the grant money what they want to do for their schools.
That's one of the most exciting parts of Arts Council to me. I mean, we do Marble Festival, Dinner Theater, and lots of other things, but the grants to the school are probably one of my favorite things.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So the way it works is you write to the schools and say, we have grants available for the schools in our area. Just correct me now if I'm doing, and they write grants and submit them back to your committee.
Right. And the committee goes through all the grants, and we can take 2 submissions from each school.
Okay.
Normally we would give 10 grants a year. This year we were very fortunate to receive some extra money from Wells Fargo. Yes. And then the Arts Council did matching to that money, or added some to what Wells Fargo gave us, so we were able to give 17 grants.
Oh, that is
to
awesome.
The schools, a total of $9,000. And that awesome. Money, I'm going to go ahead and say this, and I may say it several times, comes from, except for that Wells Fargo grant, it came from the membership dues of people on the Arts Council. That's what's very important for people in the city of Sylacauga to join the Arts Council.
Yes, I know when I've asked people before, would you like to join? Some people are, I don't really want another meeting to go to. I completely understand that. People are busy, especially families with young children, you're very busy. But with the Arts Council, your dues are used for grants, and the children of all the area schools benefit from there. If they've seen the UAB Cabaret Theater, if they've had art supplies bought or had a speaker come in, or they've helped, I know when my girls were in school, the money was used to offset some of the cost to go to the Shakespeare Festival in Montgomery, which was great. So those are wonderful things to promote the arts, and these are for programs that are not programs that the school couldn't do without the money.
Exactly.
That's great. So you said 17 grants.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. Well, let's talk about those.
Okay. We added Winterboro School this year because we've always given a grant to Sycamore, and since Winterboro and Sycamore are now in the same building, we thought it wouldn't exactly be fair to not include Winterboro, and they were so excited about it. We also added another grant to Fayetteville. Fayetteville is a K-12 school.
Right.
And we added another one to their school, with like an elementary and a high school grant.
Right.
And I will tell the extra grant that we had this year with money from Wells Fargo and matching funds from the Arts Council was for students in K4, K5, for 2nd grade, the early years, to introduce them to things. And so Fayetteville, because it's K-12, they ended up with 3 grants to their school, which it was so exciting to get to go there and tell them about it. I love doing that. So many schools got more than one grant this year, and that's great. I'm just going to start with Indian Valley.
Just start there and read. Good.
They received 2 grants, and they put their grants together and included everybody in their school, 498 students.
Oh, wow.
They paid for the Birmingham Children's Theater to come to their school and perform Rapunzel and the Rabbit. They had lesson plans from the Children's Theater and that their teachers could use as follow-up. They also were going to include some STEAM activities, and for people that don't know about STEAM activities, it's science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
Yes.
And so that's
Throwing
what
the art in there.
those things are, yes.
Oh, that's great.
Pinecrest Elementary, they had David Whitman from the Whitman studio come to their school and do a lesson on the G's Bend quilts that the women make there. They did this for their Alabama history students, which being in our
The bicentennial is the perfect time.
That's great. And so each student in those 150 students in Alabama history were going to paint a section of a quilt similar to the squares on the G's Bend quilts. And then they were going to put these pieces together to create a Pinecrest quilt. And I'm excited to see that.
I'd love to see that. That is so neat that we're able to provide the hands-on things and the live theater that a lot of children are not able to go see.
That's right. That's right. Nichols Lawson had exotic animals come to their school. It was called Animal Tales, Creatures of the Galaxy. And they were able to, they had 3 shows. They added some extra funding, so they did it for each grade level at Nichols Lawson.
And that is 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Right. So they saw these shows with the exotic animals. Then in their STEAM classes, their art class, they studied stop motion animation. And then they bought clay. They made animals, and they made short stop motion videos.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to be posted on the website if they're not already there, since our cable is out at home. I have not been able to check on that recently.
I can tell you too, we've had that group, Animal Tales, at the library. They are excellent. They bring exotic animals. They hold the kids' attention. They teach so many facts about the animals. And in a fun way. We love them. We love Animal Tales.
Sylacauga High School is putting on the play their show choir and their musical theater class. They're doing Beauty and the Beast in May, and they're using their grant money for sets and props.
Oh, that's great. I always enjoy going to see those live performances. That's great. We're going to pause for a commercial break, and Teresa will be back in just a few minutes and talk some more about grants to schools.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room, to surgery, to cancer treatment, to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Teresa Offord from the Sylacauga Arts Council. We're talking about grants to schools, but I want to be sure and talk about our upcoming Arts Council Dinner Theater. That's coming up February 6th, I believe. You may have seen posters in town. Look at our website, Facebook page, things like that. Tell them a little bit about that.
We have the dinner theater every year. It's not a money-making,
Right. It's not to make money.
No,
just
it's sort of a thank you to the city of Sylacauga from the Arts Council. And this year, last year we had Sean Dietrich. This year we've got a band from Nashville called Top Tier.
Yes.
They are a band that play all types of music, and they play 7 decades, which gets us from the 70s till now. Motown, which is one of my favorites, rock, country, classic rock, oldies, which includes us now, Mandy.
As long as they play 1980s.
Yes,
I'm
well,
good.
and I like the 70s, the 80s too. They are a band that has played with the Cars, with Rick Springfield, with Ambrosia, if we remember our 70s and 80s.
Yes.
Craig Morgan, who's a country artist. This is big for you 80s people. Tiffany, they played with her. And John Ford Coley, which I thought it was England Ann and John Ford Coley. I don't know what happened to England Ann.
I don't know.
And that's from the 70s. And they've written music for Sawyer Brown and Steve Perry. Steve Perry, you know, from Journey.
Oh, gosh, yes. Well, that's exciting.
Yes, and their music's been used in movies and commercials and TV shows. So we're real excited. If you go to YouTube and look for Top Tier, you'll get there they are. You can hear, and they are fabulous.
They are.
Fabulous.
They are
So
great.
we're real excited about them.
It's Thursday, February 6th. Tickets are available from any Arts Club Council board member. Arts Council. I'm not saying it right. Arts Council board member. They're available at the B.B. Comer Library, Magnolias, and
the
Chamber of Commerce. So we have tickets available. You can buy tickets just for yourself, or you can buy a ticket for a table of 8. What a fun night to go with friends and sit together. The meal is by
Hickory Street Cafe,
which means it will be delicious. So it is just a fun night. It starts at 6 with just a few opening moments, the dinner, and then I think we give out an award or two, and then we'll
some
listen
door
to
prizes. Door prizes.
Yeah.
So that's always important to me. Of course, we can't win because we're on Arts Council, which makes me sad. You can also this year buy tickets online. If you go to the Arts Council website, which is Sylacauga SYLARTSAL.org.
Right.
And you can buy your tickets there.
They're $25 a piece, or $200 for a table.
If you have PayPal, you can buy a ticket online.
You can go to the website here, or we also have a Facebook page, and I hope that's been going around on Facebook. I know it has. I've shared it several times, so be looking for that. We'd love to have you come. Don't wait to the last minute to buy your tickets.
Right, because last year we had some unhappy people that could not get a ticket.
Yeah, that's right.
They were mostly unhappy to you.
I know.
Sorry.
That's okay, though. Anyway, well, now we're going to, that's one thing we do we love. Let's go back to grants to schools.
Okay.
Where are we?
B.B. Comer Elementary, this is interesting. They have a program coming in called Dancing Drums. And all students in the school will get to participate. They're going to do it 4 different times. And they teach rhythm and the sounds of different instruments and parts of a drum. And so that sounds like that will be so much fun.
That is great. Everybody gets their own hands on a drum, maybe.
Yes,
fun.
I hope so. B.B. Comer High School, now this is different. And Belinda O'Toole is the new library media specialist there. And she wrote this grant. And it's called Chess as Art. And I'll read this.
The board game, chess.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll read this part of what she had in her grant proposal. Chess definitely requires artistic creativity. One must use their creative instincts to decide moves. Countless works of art seem to be inspired by chess. Is there real beauty in chess? Of course. patterns, themes, economy, surprises, etc. in chess moves make chess both artful and beautiful. Chess pieces constitute works of art in themselves. The tactile aesthetics are very appealing for many players. So they wanted to start a chess club and buy 10 wooden chess sets.
Okay. Yeah.
And she messaged me after they received their grant and said 40 students had signed up for the chess club. I know, that's exciting. Exciting.
I've never thought about chess with art. I would think of chess with critical thinking, which it is that
Yes,
too. all
yes,
of that. But
yes.
that
It's
is
so
awesome.
many things, and so that's you know, the creativity in the school systems in this county is astounding.
It is.
Fayetteville Elementary is going to buy supplies for 4 different art projects over the year for their K-5 students.
Okay.
This is the elementary part of
Right.
Fayetteville. They're going to do watercolor painting. They're going to do clay art. Around Christmas, they did a nutcracker project
fun.
with chalk. And they're going to do, for Earth Day, they're going to do leaf journals.
Oh,
So that's
fun.
exciting.
And all those supplies are so expensive.
Yes.
for
And their
lots
art
of children.
teacher is a volunteer.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow. That's
And
great.
then Fayetteville High School, and this is one of the neatest things. I hope to goodness they invite all of us.
Yes.
They're going to start a school-wide ukulele band.
Fun.
I know, and they're going to buy ukuleles. And they're going to give a performance in the spring. They'll buy ukuleles and sheet music. So
How
I
fun.
can't imagine how much fun that will be.
And you know, you never know when a child might. I mean, I've never picked up a ukulele, I don't think, but that might have been my calling. I don't know. But some of these children may find with art supplies or with that, or animals or theater performances,
Yes.
might find.
Where they belong.
Yeah, I know. Back to the high school, those children are involved in performances and, you know, scholarships, college scholarships. That's awesome. I'm all about that. So they're able to use that, what they've learned. That's great.
Fayetteville Middle School, we've done the elementary, high school. Now the middle school is going to create an art club, and I would imagine, well, I don't know, that covers 165 students, and they're going to study artists and the different styles of painting.
Okay.
And their money, they will buy art supplies with their money.
Great. That's good.
Noel Christian School is another school that got 2 grants. B.B. Comer elementary got 2 grants. I'm trying to make sure I don't.
Indian Valley, maybe.
Indian Valley did.
The ones that have the pre-K.
That had
and
the pre-K,
kindergarten.
right. No one is going to use part of their grant for art supplies, and their art teacher is also a volunteer.
Oh, good.
And part of their grant for musical instruments, and anything that's left, and they're going to use 150 to purchase tickets for their students to see the Cat in the Hat, which the Sylacauga Community Playhouse is putting on.
Good. That's fun. That's fun. And those musical things, you can use those. Art supplies, you use them and use them up and
Right,
have to
they're
rebuy them.
consumable.
But musical instruments.
They
yes.
bought, they're going to get recorders and drums and rhythm instruments. So they bought bells, I think the last couple of years.
Right, okay.
Some one year and some the next. And so they're building their instrument collection.
That's great.
Sycamore Elementary got 2 grants, and starting this month, they're going to take monthly art classes that are taught by students and professors from Talladega College.
Oh, wow.
And so that's great. And the classes will focus on positive self-image, building confidence, positively impacting the earth, and self-worth. So
Goodness.
that's going to be great.
That is
think-
wonderful for those kids.
Well, if they have, they'll have 5 or 6 months worth of art classes.
Oh,
so
they
that's
will,
good. And Winneboro is working on increasing their parental involvement. And so they're scheduling community art nights this spring.
Oh, fun.
And so they will have local artists along with interactive and collaborative STEAM art activities for students and their parents. They want the parents, Mr. Lawrence, who's the principal, Grayson Lawrence, he said their whole year they're working on trying to get parents more involved in the school.
That's
and so they
great.
want parents there. They've had one activity in the fall when we talked to him back in December. And so this art project will help bring, hopefully, parents into the school.
How fun for parents to come and be involved in something with their kids, making something.
Yes, yes.
That's great.
And our last grant always goes to the Sylacauga Community Playhouse. And it will be used for props and to build sets for the Cat in the Hat, which will be shown to, which the children in the county get to see that play in the spring.
Is that's in the spring, you said,
Yes,
right? Yeah,
yes.
That'll be so much fun. I enjoy going to those. They do those for the general public, but they also do go to the schools
Yes.
and perform. So
Well, no,
or the schools.
usually the schools come to them.
Okay, yeah.
You know, it's either at Comer Auditorium, B.B.
Right.
Comer High School Auditorium, or Sylacauga High School Auditorium.
Oh, that's
I don't know
right,
where
that's
it'll
right.
be. It'll be one of those two places.
Not real easy to pick up all those props and take them to another school.
Right. So they
That
set
is
up
great.
one time and do their performances.
And I still think it's so important for kids to see live performances,
Yes.
live theater, music, and we don't. I mean, unless you really go to Montgomery or Birmingham to see those, children are not exposed to that as much. So
Right.
that's great. Well, we're going to pause for another commercial break, and we'll be right back to talk some more with Teresa.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Teresa Offord with the Sylacauga Arts Council. We've talked about grants to schools, but I wanted to show a few of the slides. It's kind of fun. There's Elaine Live Oak, who's been a member of the Arts Council and been very involved for years, presenting checks at Indian Valley. These are the checks for the grants, and let's see, we're at Knollwood Christian School and Pinecrest. Those are fun days. And there are you and John.
Yes, and Melissa Garris
Yes.
at Winterboro School,
Winterboro School.
the old school. They just
that's
moved
right.
in last week to the new school. so-
Wow, that's exciting. Isn't it fun to go present the checks?
It
Because they're
is.
always so
It is.
thrilled. And you know what the money's going to be used for is going to be put to good use. Well, let's tell one more time, now that people see kind of what the money goes for, the activities, how do you become a member of the Arts Council?
You just join. You just pay $25 for the year, and then you're a member. And
Right. You can do it online.
right at our website, sylartsal.org, if you have PayPal,
Right.
or you can. We have envelopes
Right. Come
that
by
we
the
can
library
give you, and yes,
Yes.
Mandy's easy to get to. Or any member has one, and we'd be happy to have you on the board, or happy to have you as just a member.
And if you're just a member, there are no meetings you have to attend. People are busy, but know that the money you pay will be put to very good use.
Yes, for the grants.
For the grants, and then also Marble Festival coming
Yes.
up. We wanted to mention that. When is that coming up?
That is March 31st through April 11th.
Wow.
And if you have not gone to see part of that and watch the sculptures, you have missed a treat, an amazing treat.
It is so fun to watch them just take a big block of marble and make it something beautiful. No, we enjoy seeing we have sculptors from all over the country come, one from Italy. I don't know who it is. I have to check on that. And then a lot of people from around town. Frank Murphy, who is a Sylacauga, grew up in Sylacauga, now lives in Georgia, comes back. And then a lot of the pieces that the pieces the Italian sculptor does are at the library. So please come in. We can give you a tour of those. It's a lot
And of course,
fun.
we have Krieger Brown, who's our own Krieger Brown, we call him.
Yeah.
He does a piece too, so it's very exciting.
He is very talented, working on a new piece now, and the beautiful piece on our front lawn is by him, and the Sylacauga merging at City Hall too. So please remember that end of March, 1st of April. Great.
March 31st through April 11th.
Right. And dinner theater, let's hit that one more time.
Yes.
Dinner theater with top tier, I think we told about it.
Yeah.
It's at the, there it is. It's going to be at the Rec Center. I think we didn't tell where it was. I forgot to tell that. But this should be a great evening. It's always been a lot of fun. We have music or speakers or things like that. It's great. You can get your tickets online at the library, the Chamber of Commerce, or at Magnolia's, and you can buy an individual ticket for $25. That includes the meal and the entertainment, or for $200, get a table of 8 and sit with friends.
Yes, and if you want to sit with a group of 8 friends, you need to go ahead and buy a table. Otherwise, we cannot promise you that all of you can sit together. And so, any Arts Council member, if you know someone who's a member, they can sell you tickets too. But it's real easy to go by the library and see Mandy or the ladies downstairs.
Well, we have them upstairs.
Okay,
so,
upstairs
that'd be
at the
great.
children's section of the library. You can buy your tickets there.
Well, and I'm excited. You said the Arts Council will soon, in a couple of years, be 50 years old. It was started almost 50 years ago, and we have some wonderful people serving right now that have been on there for a long time.
Yes, Dr. Spears is Dr. Ted Spears is our president this year, and Kathy Bozeman is the vice president in charge of membership. So she set up our website. She's a whiz.
Yeah,
and we're so pleased to have her working. I'm the vice president in charge of programs. Our secretary is Kathy Voigt.
Vote.
Yes. Sorry.
It's okay.
The treasurer is Judy Manis, and she's done that for forever. She's just perfect. Maxine Crawford is the parliamentarian. Shirley Williams, the scrapbook. Summer Ernest is our ex officio, and Nancy Nunley is in charge of our publicity.
Wow, so we have a lot of good pictures and things. So please do go to our Facebook page or our website. We are almost out of time. So Teresa, thank you so much for coming and sharing.
Thank you for letting us talk about Arts Council every year.
And I hope you will go online or come to the library and see about being a member. Thank you for joining us on Library Connect.